I know some frown upon you, but to me, you're a king.
So, how do you go with this thing? I was fed about one of the business, but suddenly he got some news.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corinne Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corinne is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corinne requested she not be disturbed.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week, well, you shan't believe it, I found human feces in the parlor.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim.
Ücreti konuşsaydık ya.
Already dependent on the blind economic.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Yavaş, ne oluyor lan? Aha.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
Nasıl bir rüya görüyorsun ablacığım? Bir saniye arkadaşlar. Şunu bir peşleyeyim ya. Tamamdır. Valla bir uyan uyan.
The doll. The attic.
Tavan orası.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. away! Don't do that. Leave it! Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Bakalım kim varmış tavan arasında.
Way to the next room's blocked.
Yak ışıkları yak. Şimdi bir beşik çizimi. Gayet güzel, benim gibi çizmiş aynı. Beşiğin çizilmiş olduğu bir kağıt. Bir çocuk yapmışa benziyor.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what would happen if I laid a doll in it.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Oyuncak bebeği beşiğe koy. Beşik nerede abla? Orada. İncele.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
Bir fırın çizimi. Fırını incele. Nerede fırın? Üst katta mıydı? Yoksa alt katta mıydı? Örümcek ağından da hiçbir şey gözükmüyor. Burada fırın yok. İncele. Ay. Kimsin sen?
Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Could tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. Well, not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
Hey.
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. My love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to. I don't. I won't.
Seni ormandaki Godling'in yanına yollayalım ya.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes, yes, yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
Ne
I
tatlı
don't
lan.
hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Tamam. Ya şuraları bir yağmalayayım
But
önce.
your yellow eyes are a bit frightening. Look, mine are pretty.
Şakacı şey. Lan banka.
Is it in case the first
Dur dayı dur. Önce ablayla konuşacakmışız. Geliyorum. Aha uyanmış. Ablam. Ne oldu ya? Kabus mu gördün?
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me.
Furniture dedi de fırın.
But in the dream, well, it was all too
Mobilya diye
real
çevirmişler ama.
and not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
Hayda.
See you there.
Bir yerden bir yere yollayıp durmayın ya sürekli beni. Niye bunu yapıyorsunuz bana ki? Abi senin ev hayalet de.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Ah, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
Hı.
Truth is, we're already dependent on the black.
First mage hunters. Thought things couldn't get any worse.
Hey. Are you? I'm warning you.
Eternal fire protects us. The witch is short clumsy at times.
That ends a rats for sure.
Odd though he is, girls can't seem to look away.
Kuta merhaba. Hoş geldin. Evet, ablanın yanına gidebiliriz. Ay. Teşekkür ederim. Sen nasılsın? Nasıl gidiyor işler güçler? Teşekkür ederim bu arada. Dondurmalar için eyvallah. Ben teşekkür ederim, ne demek. Corintili. Konuş bakalım.
Dreaming here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Nasıl bir şey? Ne oluyor? Bir anlat bakayım.
Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which,
Teşekkür ederim Kuta, kolay gelsin.
further obscuring things.
Sağ ol.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams.
O zaman
At times,
Siri'yi görebiliriz.
strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Hadi yapalım bakalım şunu. Nasıl bir şeyse.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Siri. The woman's name is Siri.
İlk tanıştığımız zaman hatırlıyorum
I
da.
accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward.
Sürpriz kanunu talep ettim. Ha.
Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest.
Aynen. Dizideki yer. Dizinin sonundaki.
The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the waters of oblivion, they failed in her case. Siri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her. İbrahim'in Aleykümselam, hoş geldin.
Would you be willing to share another memory?
İbrahim İnan. Daha doğrusu değil mi? Aynen. Başka bir anı paylaşmak ister misin? Ne olur.
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
Siri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall, A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Siri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Var. Hepsini bir dinleyelim bakalım, dur.
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Siri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Siri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
Bir tane kaldı, onu da dinleyelim.
I have more to say.
Then please do.
Öldüğümde oradaydı.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. It was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
Ona uzay ve zamanın hanımı diyorlar. Onu kontrol etmekte sorunları vardı. Ciri kadim karın çocuklarından biri.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Abla aynı şeyleri söyleyip durma be.
Yeah, there's something else.
Al hadi al. Kadim karın çocuğu al.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yok. Başla.
We start.
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But the emotion.
Sen anlat, ben bir çay alıp geleyim hemen.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Geldim. Ne dedi, kaçırdım ya. Ne dedi ki orada?
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Örgü örüyor ya. Kuzgun neydi bunun adı? O simgesi, o kuşun simgesiyle takip ediyorlardı ya hep kıza. Siri'yi temsil ediyordu. Kuşun adını unuttum. Kırlangıç mıydı?
Dreamt of a swallow at first.
Kırlangıç
After
yani.
that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply, show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Siri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
Biberiye ve kekik bırakmış vaziyetinde birisi ona.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Siri.
Peki. Neredeymiş orası? Depomuzun olduğu yer. Şuradan hızlıca gidebilir miyiz? Ya da şuradan. Bakalım.
Rain doesn't bother you, it seems.
Ve yağmur yağıyor, hasta olacağız ya. Aa! Lan nasıl kilitli? Hele bak ha. Aha. Ne oluyor lan içeride, çatışma sesleri? Allah. Aha Zoltan. Zoltan'a bak.
In the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
Dövüş zamanı. Hadi bakalım. Biraz tokat yapalım.
Around him. Gotta get around him. Back of him, man. Rumble. Oh, no, another drop-in. We're leaving.
Ya araya oha. Araya aldılar ama sıkıştı mı lan?
Was like we never left for
Salak mısınız ya?
Told you this place was not good. Told you to know.
Ha, ne oldu lan? Fırından mektup. Dur lan bir okuyalım.
Beast, that went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Bredanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Siri arıyorum ya.
It's about Siri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the wild hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Hayda ne oldu lan? Dandelion nerede?
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. I'm expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale. And what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Tamamdır abim. Ben biraz etrafı yağmalayayım. Sen bir baka dur. Şey yap. O kadar da çok unutulacak bir şeyler var.
A note
Murat
from
abi hoş geldin.
Reading someone else's letters.
Ay yanlış bir şeye bastım ya. Neyse.
visage red and hot.
Kadın hayrandan mektup.
Imbibing its nectar.
Hipnotize edici bakışlarının saplanışı yüzümü kıpkırmızı alevlendirdi. Aniden tüm dünya bir unutulmuşluk hortum içinde dönmeye başladı ve ben en saf coşkulara dalıp onun özünü içime çektim. Müziği, sözleri, seni. O kısacık anda kendimi ustalıkla tıngırdattığın udun yerini almış gibi hissettim. Tek istediğim senin o maharetli parmaklarının ruhumun arzu duyan telleri üzerinde gezdirmendi. İyi Murat abi sağ olasın. Sen nasılsın? Nasıl gidiyor? Frenden mektup. Ne zaman silerse döneceksin. Umarım yakına dönersin. Seni çok özledim. Her yanım özlemle kavruluyor. Eğer geleceksen önceden bana haber ver. Sahibemden bir gün izin isterim. Oğlum ya.
You're
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry. 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
no. That's exactly what we're looking for.
Spider-Man'e mi? Güzel oyun.
It's his planner.
Bu işte yeni dandırıyor ajanı tutmak ha. İşini ciddiye alan bir adam gibi görünmeye başlamış.
Seems Dandelion's taking the tavern business seriously.
If you only knew. Gives it everything. No seen him this obsessed ever. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it.
Game Pass'e Wolfenstein Youngblood geldi. Çok iyi bir oyun değil abi ya.
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Oyna tabii de zaten beleş yani Game Pass'te. Bir dene. Yani sürekli aynı şeyleri yapıyorsun abi, böyle sıkıyor bir yerden sonra ya. Oynanır canım, vakit geçirmek için. Neden oynanmasın? Abi dur, yağmalamamız bitmedi, yağmalamamız. Daha yağmalayacağız. Ne? Balat yarışması. Vay. Adam resmini çizdirmiş.
Dandelion taught a swine to yodel, and I... another time.
Nose is too small.
And the sword's too big. By the by, is that how it's done?
Plug Tales'e bayıldım, çok güzeldi. Aynen abi, güzel hikayesi ya.
Technique's not quite right.
Yani tek düzey ilerliyor ya oyun, böyle hani
Doing it with gusto.
açık dünya olmayan çoğu oyunda güzel oluyor hani, açıkçası böyle belli bir şeyde ilerliyorsun, hani yapman gereken şeyler falan. Sürükleyici hikaye şeyle falan, bulmacalarla birlikte bayağı keyifli oluyor. Şey oynadın mı? Hellblade'i. O nasıldı?
This the loot he got from the elves of Dolblathana.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
Bohmil de Rabed'in mektup. Sevgili Vicomte, oğlumun düğün törenine şarkılarını ateş etmeyi kabul ettiğin için bir kez daha teşekkür etmek istedim. Varlığın yüreklerimizi ısıttı ve çaldığın güzel notalar eşimin annesi Baroness Duelet, ki bazı kişiler onun duygusuz, kalpsiz bir cadılos olduğunu söyler, o kadar duygulandırdı ki gözlerinden duygu dolu gözyaşları aktı demiş. Molly, Vespula. Kapalı kapı. Harika olsa da sana. Yaklamalara boğulur. Oğlum ya.
The faculty of Oxford University is honored to grant
Onu da oyna.
Alfred Pancratz
Hatta Spider-Man'den önce ona başlasaydın keşke.
title of Master of the
Çok uzun bir oyun değil zaten. Hani öyle. Atıştırmalık. Aynı Plague Tale gibi. Ne kadar da çok oda var ya. Üf. Boşaltacağım burayı ya. Yok öyle. Neler almış. Oh, kart oyunları oynanmış. Yataklar serilmiş. Güzel. Anahtar gerekiyor. 2. Vespula ile konuş. Elialarla konuş. Morabella. Zoltan'la konuş. Molly ile konuş. Zoltan burada, konuşalım.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone.
Molly.
Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, In the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh. Truly perverse.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. Well, the fool took it as a compliment, till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Darksiders
Threw flower pots at him.
tarzı oyunlar seviyor musun Murat abi? Sana oyun önereyim.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh? Her dad's a Novgardian aristocrat with the imperial legation. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. Instructor.
Ona gideceğiz o zaman Rosa Aratre'ye. Peki şu Ela'yı al.
A
Geliyor.
figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
Abi şey var. Castlevania serisi var. Serisi diyeyim, gerçi 2 oyunu var güzel hani o tarzda. Eğer denemediysen onları da oyna. Castlevania tam ismi neydi ya? Castlevania Shadow of bilmem ne diye 2 tane oyunu var. Birisi eski biraz, birisi daha yeni. Bir dene bence. Bunlar güzel. Vespula ile konuşalım. Hemen şuradan sol yapalım. Hayda.
I will get you every last copper. With interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Aha.
Help!
Ne vuruyor lan kadına?
Stupid wench. What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Mine. Offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit.
Gel bakalım. Ne vuruyor lan? İyi vurdun ha. Vallahi iyi vurdunuz ha. Wow. Öldüm lan. Bir daha deniyorum. Ya Cagli öyle işte. Git görevlerini yap oğlum. Ne geziyorsun burada? Gerçi bitmiştir senin. Ot topla. 2 tane çiçek dik. 3 tane boost bast. Bitti. Görevler. Nasıl dövdüler lan? Yuh yani.
I will get you every...
What you want?
Close it.
Keep out of this.
This
Real.
my
Lan şuralara sıkışma lan. Oğlum niye bunu yapıyorsun?
Covered in blood.
Kar yok.
All of it. So much work for naught.
no need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Relax. It'll come out in the wash.
Of course it will. Just gotta soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my point.
Abla bir sakin ol lan. Hayatını kurtardık burada.
Junior shan't forgive
Ayak
me.
kadın.
Either I close up shop myself or he'll burn me down.
Sorry. Didn't think about that.
A woman's lot. Men have their fun and we're stuck with a mess. Oh well, I suppose I must move to Oxenfurt. Professors need clean undergarments too.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well,
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That
Çok
lying
hassas.
scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere.
Kaltak bir.
Covere, more likely.
Ay ay.
Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Ay yanlış yakaladım.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Elayla. Elyahlayah. Çamaşırhane.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that.
Aha.
Wait here.
Ne oluyor lan?
Any better?
Abi ne oluyor?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Sonra?
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Niye böyle giyiniyorsun dayı? O
I
zaman.
know this is none of my business, but
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom. Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although... Indeed,
Kalkstein.
he did keep asking about Kalkstein.
İlk oyundaki büyücü dayı.
hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket.
Cagliari.
I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Eyvallah abicim.
Nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Okay.
Greetings.
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge.
Neyse onları sonra alırız.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Başlasın bakalım rakip. Güzel. Hmm. Oh. Ha. Silede transfer alıyorum. At şu casusu hadi ya. Heh. Oyna bir kart. Aa, pas geçti salak. Güzel. Güzel. Çok güzel. Juggly agri, juggly agri. Ay maşallah ne mancınık varmış dayı sende de. Ha. Ay maşallah. Oo, onu yapmasaydım be. Sen kaşındın usta. Hadi bay bay. Marabella ile konuşalım bakalım böyle. Ne oluyor lan? Niye durduk?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. White Wolf, they call you?
You stand accused of offending religious sentiment. We've orders to take you in for interrogation. Surrender your weapons.
This is a misunderstanding. But fine, take them. Though I'll need a receipt. Wouldn't want to lose anything.
Yeah, drawing it up for you now.
Remember the preacher who spoke of witches and witchers? A man you humiliated before his faithful. He asked that we administer a sacrament on his behalf. Your last rites.
Lan. Kılıcımı aldınız ama adiler. Ve başka kılıcım yok. What the fuck? Güzel.
Damn it. Not good.
Adalet mi lan yumruğa karşı? Oy oy oy yavaş.
Shit.
Lan bir dur. Keko ya biraz. Oha. Hadi be. Mal. Ne var? Mallar. Kılıçlar. Kılıçlar. Oğlum kılıçlarım gitti lan.
Don't be stupid.
Hayır kılıçlarım.
I've had enough of living.
Abi ciddi olamazsınız. Ben bunu saymam ya. Ben bunu saymam abi. Kılıçlarımı niye alıyorsunuz?
Yet she did direct him to Kareem Tilly, an Oneromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Kareem Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the
Var mı lan adamın kılıcını alıp vermemek? Neresine soktu kaybetti kılıcı? Üstünden de çıkmadı. Var mı lan öyle? Lan en son bir de buradan mı kaydettin? Kılıçlar yok abi. O zaman iki öncesine gideceğiz.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Kareem Tilly, an Oneromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Kareem Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Oh kılıçlarım. Bu abi yenmiş miyiz bakayım. Vermiş mi kartını? Galiba yenmişiz. At gel. At.
Come on, Roach.
Bir daha gelsinler şimdi. Bakayım aynı şeyi yapabilecekler mi bana? Var mı lan öyle kılıçlar alıp kaçmak? Şerefsizler. Gelin bakayım. Şurada oyunu bir sevleyelim. Gelin lan. Gel. Tamam geç burayı geç. Cesedimi çiğneyin lan. Gel. Yapabiliyorsan.
Over my dead body.
Told you we wouldn't fool him. Well, you're due a beating. It will just be more of a challenge.
Gel.
Remember the preacher who spoke of witches and witchers?
Tamam. Gel. Gel. Gel. Gel. Gel. Gel. Gel. Gel. Oy anasını satayım. Dondun mu lan? Kafayı bir alalım da. Fazlalık yapıyor galiba vücuda. Şimdi ortadan ikiye bölelim. Tamam mı reisler? Hadi bakalım. Bir daha kılıcımı almayın. Hadi bak. Ne oldu la? Ya çok seviyorlar bağırmayı beni görünce. Ne yapayım Cagli ya? Atım sen burada otla, ben geliyorum. Çocuklarınızı bana böyle çocuk okuluna getirin. Burada okuma, yazma ve tanrılara saygı duymayı öğrenecekler. Herhangi bir ücret almıyoruz ancak sizlerden gelecek bağışları açığız. Bizi biz yapan cömertliğinizdir. Yolunu bulmuş hatun bak. Medeniyet ya. Ha, gobellere bak.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Peki.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out you'll not come after all.
Dinleyeyim lan şurada.
Rat bit him, and he's got a fever. Where'd he get bit? It hurt him much. Will he die? Don't die from rats, stupid.
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
Liar. That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
Wonder if the rat catcher will get well.
Like as not.
How do you know? Mum says that if he but catches a cough, he's as good as...
Hocam.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe. No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Senin hakkında bir şiir yazmış. Biliyor muydun?
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! The snakely whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced pants betwixt her thighs, lather bathed its chinny chin chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry. See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Peki.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Jeepers creepers! Look at them peepers! Are you a wizard?
Bu abla nerede? Yukarıda mı aşağıda mı ya? Şuradan gitsek gidiyoruz galiba soldan.
Hey, free boy. What do I do? Oi, beware the gutters.
Neredesin?
That's it, Roach.
Doğru kişiye mi geldik lan? Molly.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Hayda yanlış yere
Shouldn't
mi var?
interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an imperial general and a witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some
Olur.
sophisticated diversion?
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way then.
Şimdi orada buluşuruz desem oraya kadar koştura koştura gideceğiz. Bak şimdi onlar otomatik gidiyor ne güzel. Tık tık tık tık tık tık tık tık. Tiki tık tiki tık tiki tıki tiki tık tık tık tık tık tık tık tık tık tık. İşte bir iki de yarış yaparız. Biraz altın cukkalarız. Eşyamış ya. Oh mis tamam. Mis. Bak at yarışı bile var lan Cagli. Birkaç saat sonra hala yağmur geçmemiş.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
Atları sevmez miyim ya?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Gel vereyim kafana eline.
To make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win and I shall give you my finest saddle, made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Hadi yarışalım ya.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Bilmem. Kestane olanı. Yıldırım. Nemrut. Nemrut'dan var. Santral de var. Hadi şu yıldırımı alalım ya.
Radovid's encamped nearby. Redanian chestnut might want to impress its king.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Hadi başlayalım gel. Gel de sizi bir yeneyim gel. Dın dın dın dın dın dın. Hadi 3 2 1. Ne oldu lan? Yıldırım oğlum, bu yıldırım gibi gidiyor bak at. At dediğim böyle olur işte. Arkadan toz toplayacaksınız lan. Hadi bakayım. Atın ciğeri bitti ama. Biraz... Dur bir ciğer topluyorum, dur bekle geçme. Heh. Hacım arkada kalmaya devam et. Yarış bitecek birazdan. Geçme beni. Aha da bitti. Hadi bay bay. Alayım şu eğeri.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory.
Tabi lan, ne sandın?
One for whom every horse is a roach. You carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations.
Eyvallah.
That is yours.
Sağ ol. Alayım onu. Üstün yarış eğeri.
Could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all.
Aynen.
The portly young woman.
Nerede? Cüsseli.
Speak to her.
O
And you
güzelmiş.
must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Eyvallah, sağ olasın dayım ya. Gideyim şu kızla bir konuşayım da. Merhabalar.
Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelions rescued time and time again!
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
Çakal ya.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde for starters.
Aldatmış ablacım seni.
Different mothers too.
Maybe. but you could see he cares for her, looks after her, the way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Eyvallah, sağ ol.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go,
Ne oldu?
I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
Sağ ol. Hani başka yarış yok mu ya? Bakayım ne? Dur. Yere bakacağım lan. Bizdeki kaç? 40 dayanıklılık yarış eğri. 50 dayanıklılık üstün yarış eğri. Takarız. 30, 30, 20. Güzel. Güzel. Atımız da biraz adam olmaya başladı. Hani başka yarış yok mu ya? Lan dayı. Geliyorum, dur, zıplaya zıplaya geleceğim oraya. Ablanın üstüne basıp geleceğim ha.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Nasıl yendim ama? Akşam olmuş be. Yağmur kesilmiş iyi bari.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See you.
Görüşürüz başkan. Kendinize iyi bakın. İçeriye girebiliyor muyum ben abi? Gitti mi? Peki. Gel bakalım Roç. Rosa var Attıra ile bir görüşelim bakalım. Attıra veriyor mu yoksa ne yaptırıveriyor? Bam bam bam. Abi biz Rose'u görmeye geldik ama.
Rose of our Atra is expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits.
Epey'in beleş oyunlarını aldın mı? Birazdan yayından sonra alacağım abi ya. Şu an almadım da.
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Dur abi dur, geliyorum la, burada bir sürü şey var yağmalanacak, sen ne hemen koşup gideyim, durun. Bu kadar kıymetli bir mekana gelmiştik. Hele bir dur bak, Ağa Hatun, atlara fısıldayan adam falan, bir sürü kitap alıyoruz ya bak. Alatlar. Şu alabiliyoruz mu kılıcı? Tahta kılıç al. Tahta kılıç alalım, kızı döverken tahtayla döveriz. Kadim ırkların bir tasviri. Pam param, pam pam param. Oh.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Good to start with. I must know your worth.
Var tahta var, sen merak etme. Vereceğim sana küsküyü, dur. Dur. Üstüm başımı boşaltayım ha. Gel bakalım.
when you can barely handle one.
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher. I'm looking
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
Çok Dandelion arıyorum.
incredibly, but we ought to discuss that another time. Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a
Gel.
rematch.
Gel. Al sana rövanş. Anasını sattığımını al. Al. Al. Al rövanş. Al. Al. Al rövanş. Al. Al.
If you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Veririm tabii ki.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yoruga.
Wait a minute.
İkiz miymiş lan
Say
bunlar?
Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidence must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
GeForce'un yeni bulut sistemi açılmış, gördün mü?
And people are tired of financing.
Abi daha önce denedim ben onu ya. Betasındayken kullanmıştım bir ara. Şeyden neydi onu? Experience'dan telefona aktarıyor mesela bulut yardımıyla. Telefondan bilgisayar oyunu oynayabiliyorsun. Hatta denemiştim bir oyunu oynamayı da, hangi oyun oynamıştım hatırlamıyorum şu an ya. Hani oluyor mu diye falan. Aya oluyor yani, normal cep telefonundan bilgisayar oyunu oynuyordum. Beta'daydı galiba o zaman da, şimdi açık beta açığa şeye geçti herhalde. Normal çıkışını yaptı da denemedim. Bakmadım hiç. Halil Muhammed hoş geldin, aleykümselam.
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the
Belki Steam'de olabilir, yanlış hatırlıyor olabilirim ya. Steam'den de telefona bağlayıp bir şey oynamış olabilirim. Hatırlamıyorum. İkisinden birisiydi.
Changing subjects. Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us.
15 tatil ödevleri tatilde yapılmıyor muydu lan?
Eccentric old coot died recently. He'd apparently
yapmışsın.
been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Kalonetta a few times. Bizarre
Kalonetta.
names are common in Kavir.
Kalonetta.
Ask Zoltan about this Kalonetta. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Neden olmasın?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you
Yarın.
then.
See you.
Hemen yarın yapalım, görüşelim. Kız da gelecek görüyorum yani, ustalaşmış kılıçlarda. Ama bir ders verelim ona bir. Buraya giymeseydin üstünü. Oyunu bir sevle. Hemen yarın yapalım. Geldim bebeğim.
Hey, Swex.
Olmadı mı? Yarın olmadı mı ya? Şöyle yapalım. Ben yapmadım. Yarın onları göstereceğim. Matematik 40 test bitti. Dün açmadım. Yok, dün açmadım ya. Biraz PUBG'de görev falan yaptım.
Hey, Swex.
Ya öf, yukarı mı çıkacağım illa görev için? İlla kapıdan gireceğiz.
Greetings. You here for a specific...
Ya he.
Got a meeting with Rosa. A fencing lesson.
Geralt of Rivia, yes? Miss Rosa stepped out for a walk. Near Temple Bridge, she said. She asked that you join her.
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson. Thanks.
Aa, nereye gitti lan o manyak?
Whoa!
Şuradan atlayabilir misin Roach? Hop atlarsın tabii ki.
One cannot make an omelette without
Watch me instead.
Ne oluyor lan? Ne korkuyorsunuz? Hiç mi at görmediniz lan? Gideyim de şu kıza bir dersini vereyim. Hadi ya bırak da bir depar atayım. Yok depar attırmıyor ya. Yarım saat koş koş. Neredesin ya? Geçtin mi? Görmedim mi abla pardon. Geldim.
Nilfgaardian regiment always accompany you on your walks?
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate us. Why? What have I done to them? But enough about that. Soldier, you may leave.
But His Excellency Ambassador Var Atra said that...
And this excellency is telling you otherwise. Do you not recognize him? This is Geralt of Rivia, the best swordsman the North has ever seen. I'm safe with him. Now march off, quickly. Left, right,
Marş marş.
Finally. Let's go, Geralt. I've something I wish to show you.
Ne göstereceğim be?
We were supposed to train, not go for a walk.
I know, Geralt. Now stop harping on about it and let's go.
Hadi gidelim. Ne göstereceğim?
Here. You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air. A duel on a bridge, like in the novels. Now draw your sword.
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know. There's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
Listen, I'd really rather not hurt you.
Stop patronizing me, or you'll be the one to get hurt. Now on guard.
Hangar tatlım. Delik deşik oldu kız.
Yes. The only thing you've really hurt is my pride.
By the way, how'd you get interested in fencing?
I was bored. I've no friends here. Papa keeps me on a short lead. It's banquet after banquet after banquet. I detest banquets.
Boring conversations, terrible food, and weak booze.
Exactly. At least with a sword in hand I can have some fun. You know, blow off steam.
Aynen öyle. Sırada ne var?
What's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward, but would you mind turning around for a moment? My corset's shifted. It's pinching me terribly.
I can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you.
Aha.
Rosa?
Nereye gittin kız?
Shit, she ran off. Anything happens to her, Varatra will kill me. Need to find her.
Kız. Nereye kaçtın zilli?
Can't be far.
Gel bakayım buraya. Ha, ya.
7 Cats is this way. Great. Girl just wants to have fun.
Eğlenmek istiyorsa eğlendiririz. Geralt'cığım. Eğlendirmek bizim işimiz.
Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Now it's clear you love your black ones. It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie, we'll tend to her ourselves.
Kuduruk musunuz lan?
I believe you've offended the young lady. Now apologize as nicely as you can.
Forgive me, milady. I am sorry.
Your turn. Be nice like your friend. Bow low and go be a patriot somewhere else.
Lucas and Kobe. I shall remember those names. And when the Emperor takes Novigrad, I will find them and have them pay.
Easy. Didn't hurt you in the end.
They raised their hand against me. That's enough to have that hand lopped off.
And you wonder why the locals hate Nilfgaard.
I thought you were different from other Nordlings. That you understand us, our sense of justice. I see I was wrong.
You should go home now. And take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
O muydu ya? Püh. Püh sana. Dur lan. Ne yapalım? Oy. Bir çay alıp gelsem ya, nasıl olur ya arkadaşlar? Hemencik geliyorum.
Sick of it all. Hide the wenches, witches coming!
Children and fish don't get what they wish.
Evet.
What's this? Haven't even drunk a
Neyle ana baykuşla konuşuyor lan.
Okay, bird. Now repeat. Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well? Mark my words, she'll be playing quizzes in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, no much a note. He wasn't staying with any of them. I'd not seen hide nor hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pick-up lines of dubious worth.
Let's hear him. I'm all ears.
I know how he wooed a lass studying natural history. Asked her about the habits of trolls. You know where he went with the cook from the Passiflora? The Oxenford-Novigrad Road, which is just now being repaired. Made us stare for hours as labourers crushed boulders into cobblestones, trying to pass it off as a romantic outing. I don't know about human women, but that would bore a dwarven lass to tears. He's growing old, that poet of ours.
Maybe. Or maybe he did all that for a reason.
Sounds like you found something out.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla.
Priscilla.
Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe, Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Hook, hook, hook, hook, hook. Hook, hook, hook, hook. Hook, hook, hook, hook. Ne oluyor lan? Oğlum niye bağırışıyorsunuz?
Wait. My head spins.
I'm so annoyed. Buxom lasses from the lands already taken by
Güneş battıktan sonra. Kaçta batıyor güneş, ne bileyim ben lan. Gelsin gece yarısı falandır ama. Buna batmış gibi gözüküyor şu an. Evet, batırmışız.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
Aha. Oh. Müziği dinleyin abi. Müzik çok güzeldir.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone, amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
I know him!
Ne diyorsun abla be?
Murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come
Ay.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere. Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's ass.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I
wish to listen to music. Music.
Ne zaman dinlesem şarkı tüylerim diken diken oluyor ya.
The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta. As lovely as she is talented. And this
Is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceress.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
Ne oldu be?
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
sheepdip.
And I've not seen him since.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his way into Passaflora once, and laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least they didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And I suppose I'll see if our waffler don't come home on his own. Take care now.
Yes?
Count Kurt Dysart.
Are you here regarding the contract?
Wanted to hire a witcher, didn't you?
I did, but not just any vagabond. One hears all manner of stories about the lunatics of the School of the Cat. Which do you belong to?
School of the Wolf.
Ah, yes. A good one. I knew a witcher of this school. Barnabas? No. Though his name did begin with a B. Never mind. To the matter at hand. Not long past, I acquired an estate east of Novigrad. I got it on the cheap, you see. The seller was very keen to be rid of it. Now I've learned the building is said to be haunted.
Goes to explain the seller's urgency.
I do not believe in ghosts. It is that simple. But my men say the house shakes at night. Walls crumble. Why, even the floors move about. Is there anything to be done? A remedy for this?
Let's talk about my reward first.
I beg your pardon? Asking for coin already? But you've not done the job.
Need to make sure it's worth my time.
Just look at that. Arrives in Novigrad and he's off his head in minutes. Very well. How much do you believe this should cost me? Yes, agreed.
Fine. I'm willing to investigate. How do I get there?
An orchard adjoins the property. The house itself you should recognize easily. Cracks cover its walls. Here's the key. And good luck.
Uncomfortable. All that steel on your back.
Yine gök gürlüyor ya. Shit.
Kingfisher. Where do you get the name?
Master Dandelion's poetry. The kingfisher preened, then fell in the latrine. Know it?
Yeah. Also know the one about Princess Annie, who drowned in the River Fanny.
Yes. At any rate, the kingfisher welcomes poetry lovers with open arms. Some of the brightest stars in the literary firmament perform here.
What are you serving today?
Bunlar da 1 kilo tutuyor ya.
Looking for a partner. Wouldn't mind a round of...
Then you're...
Ya canavar olmasın. No. Her türlü kaybedeceğiz zaten. What? Pas geç. Uh-oh. Pas geç. Ne yapıyorsun oğlum ya? Pas versene. Allahsız. Of. Geçemem ki ya. Adam sis atıyor. Aa, kartı kalmamış lan, yendim. Şaka gibi. İyi, ver bakayım kart. Eyvallah. Tibor egg bıraktı. Tamam. Tamam da salalım oyunu. Bugünlük yeterli benim için. İzleyen herkese teşekkür ediyorum arkadaşlar. Hepinize iyi geceler diliyorum. Bir dahaki yayına devam edelim buradan. Bakın, bir görev ne kadar uzun oluyor ya. Bitirmiş miyiz onu? İyi, bari bitirmişiz. 15 level olduk. Dur bir yeteneklerimize falan bakalım. Şimdi şunu şöyle yapalım. Blue'lardan ilgini ardı geç. Queen yok. Şunu şöyle yapalım. Tamam. Aslında bir mavi daha açsak güzel olur. Ne açabiliriz? Igni'yi tabii ki de açabiliriz. Igni aynı zamanda kalıcı olarak düşman zırhını zayıflatır diyor. Mesela şunu alalım. Şöyle koyup artı şiddetimizi de arttıralım. Buraya bir tane motojen açıldığı zaman burayı da açacağız. Ki bu ikisi iş görsün. Şunu açmam için 7 puan daha ne ya? Yuh. Ben şunu açacağım. Bunu onun yerine koyacağım. Bu güzel. Tamamdır. Ölümsüz gibi bir şey olduk neredeyse şunun sayesinde. Güzel. Böyle iyi. Şunu açtığım zaman harika olacak. Bu en sevdiğim yeteneklerden bir tanesi. Şu simyaya bakalım bir ne yapabiliyoruz. Karakan. Yap. Tamam. Bunun yenisini yapacağız. Da 15 18 18 için bunu yapabiliriz. Bir sonraki seviyesine. Sonra belki buna geçeriz. Aynen. Gümüş kılıç lazım bize bir tane de. 16. Hiçbir özelliği yok ki. Niye? Artı 26. Bizdeki yok. Neyse. Halledeceğiz onu. Tamamdır. Kutuyu bir dahaki yayın açarız. Dolsun Halil'cim. Kutumuz. Hadi iyi geceler. Kendinize iyi bakın. Görüşürüz bir dahaki yayın. Bay bay. Hayırlı akşamlar. Şöyle